Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, which name is Analytics Pro. Here under this playlist guys, we are going to cover only SQL concepts from scratch. In the previous tutorial guys, we have studied about correlated subquery and non-correlated subqueries. I hope you guys are clear with the concept of subqueries, that how we can create complex logics with the help of subqueries. And now in today's tutorial guys, we will cover one more advanced topic of SQL, which name is CTE, which stands for Common Table Expression. So this is also an important topic of SQL. With the help of the CTEs guys, we can also create more complex logic with different calculations. So we can perform many calculations with the help of common table expressions. So before start this CTE practical guys, let's review some points. So here are the points guys. CTE basically provide temporary result set. So you cannot store the CTE permanently in our database, just like views and stored procedure. It is just a temporary calculation. So we need to use the CTE immediately with DML commands like select, insert, delete and update. And if we not use with these commands guys, so this temporary result set will be destroyed. I know this time this point making you confused, but no worries guys. Once we see with the practical guys, then you will get more clarity about this point. And now let's talk about third point. A CT is defined at the start of a query and can be referenced several times in the outer query. So let me explain this point guys. Firstly, we need to create a CT, and after that we can insert some select query inside it. And the next point says the key advantages of CTs that are improve the readability and ease in maintenance of complex queries. So guys, with the help of CTs guys, we can perform some complex query and it is also increase the readability of your query. So these are the key advantages and key points. And the last but not the least, the CT we can also use with this views and SPs, which we have already covered in the previous class, that what are views and stored procedure. So we will discuss all the points guys with practical. And one more point guys, there are two ways of creating this CTE, single CTE and multiple CTE. And now guys, let's discuss the syntax of CTE. So here is the syntax guys. Firstly, you need to define this with keyword. After that, you need to declare this CTE name. It could be anything. And after that guys, you need to write as keyword and then bracket start and bracket close. And under these brackets guys, you need to store any SQL query. And after creating this CTE guys, you need to call with this DML command. It could be select, insert, update and delete. And now let's learn how we can create this CTE in SSMS. So let's jump into this SSMS screen. So here we have entered in SSMS screen. So we are already here under this Shubham database. So let me simple open this sales table with select command. Select star from our table name is sales. And now let me select this query and hit execute. So this is our table guys. And now let's perform some calculations guys with CTE. So let's create a problem statement. Suppose guys, I want to see the count of this names. Although you guys can simply use count function to see the count of these names. But here under this class guys, we are covering CTE. So with the help of CTE logic guys, we will see the count of names. So let's start to write our query. Firstly, you need to use with keyword. And after that, you need to set up the CTE name. So let's say my CTE name would be Shubh underscore CTE. And now I'll press enter guys and simply use as keyword. And now let's start the bracket guys and close this bracket. And here under this bracket guys, as I already said, we need to store the query. So under this query guys, I'm simply writing select star from sales. So this query guys, it's only selecting my sales table. And now I want to perform my calculation with count. So I want to see the names from this sales table. So I will simply write my query with select command. And that CTE guys, I will use here under this DML command, which is select. So I'll simply write select and I want to see count. So I'll simply write count. So I want to see the count of names. So I'll simply take names column here and bracket close. And finally, I will call my CTE name. I'll simply write from my CTE name is Shubh underscore CTE. So I'll simply write Shubh underscore CTE. And now let me select this query guys and hit execute. And now we can clearly see guys, their total count is 60 of column names. So guys, as I already said, this is a temporary result set. It is not stored anywhere in the database. It is just a calculation which you can check with this CTE. After that, it will destroy. So I hope you guys are clear with this CTE. And now let's take one more example to get more clarity about this CTE. And this time guys, let's create some more complex calculation. So let me remove this CTE from here and simply open this sales table with select command. And now guys, let's change the problem statement. So this time guys, I want to fetch only those records whose gender is male and the total sales would be greater than 20,000. Although you guys can create this query without CTE, but let's learn how to create same query with CTE. So again I will write with keyword, and after with keyword guys, again we need to write CTE name. So this time I am changing my CTE name. Let's say new underscore CTE. This is my CTE name. And now again I will write as keyword and bracket start and bracket close. And under these brackets guys, I will write my query. So our requirement is that firstly we need to filter only male from this gender column. So I will write my query with select command. Select star from our table name is sales, where gender is equal to male. So this is our first requirement guys. Our gender should be male from sales table. And our next requirement is that we need to calculate only those males member whose sales is greater than equal to 20,000. So this thing guys, I will write with DML command, which is select star from our CTE name is new underscore CTE. And finally I will add where clause, where my column name is sales. So I'll simply take my column name where sales is greater than equal to 20,000. And now let me select this query and hit execute. So see guys, it's returning only those records where gender are male and their sales are greater than equal to 20,000. So in this way, you can write more and more complex logic with CTE. And now guys, let's discuss one more point. So let's suppose guys, if I write anything here under this query after closing the bracket. So let me write some query here. So I'll simply write select and let's say hello Shubham. So guys, what I have done it here, before calling this CT guys, I have added one line here under this query. If I try to execute this query guys, so let's see what error it will get. So it is clearly saying common table expression defined but not used. That means you have already added this query before using this CTE. So if you try to use this query in this way, this will not work because after creation this CTE guys, you have not used. Before using this CTE guys, you have added one query inside it. So in this way, you cannot run this CTE. So let me delete this and now let me try to hit execute. So I hope you guys are clear with this point. So this is the point which I have explained here. We need to use this CTE immediately with DML commands. So if we not use with DML commands guys, so this temporary result set will be destroyed. So I hope you guys are clear with this point. And now guys, let's discuss how we can create multiple CTE. So let me delete this query from here and this time I will create more logics. So let's start our query with keyword. With let's say my CTE name would be new underscore CTE. And now I will simply write as keyword and bracket start and bracket close. And under these brackets guys, I will store my query. Let's say I'm simply writing the basic query here. Select star from our table name which is sales, where names is equal to Shubham. So this is the first CTE guys. So if I run this CTE with select command, so it will fetch only Shubham records from this names column. And now let's create one more CTE. I'll simply put it comma here. And after comma guys, you can copy this query and paste it here. And now I will call this CTE name as new CTE2. And let's change the requirement. Select star from sales where names is equal to let's say Ashish Kumar. So in this way, I can create more and more CTE. After putting the comma guys, you can also add one more CTE. But this time I'm closing with only 2 CTE. So guys, one point here which you need to focus on, you don't need to use with keyword again and again if you calling multiple CTE. With keyword, you only need to use one time, although you can create a single CTE or multiple CTE. And now let's close this CTE guys, and let's perform the final calculation with DML command. So my DML command is select. So here under this select command guys, I will simply call my both the CTEs. So here I will write select star from my CTE name is new underscore CTE. And now guys, I will union all this CTE with CTE2. I'll simply write union all and simply take my CTE name 2 with select star from our CTE name is new underscore CTE2. And now let me select this query guys and hit execute. So here we guys can see we have union both the CTE and it return only Shubham and Ashish Kumar record because these two queries I have stored here under this CTE. And finally guys, we have used this CTE with union all with DML command which is select. So I hope you guys are clear with this common table expression. And in the next tutorial guys, we will discuss more about this CTEs. So stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And those who are new to this channel, kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.